The camera fades in on a crowded practice room long after midnight. The lights are still on, mirrors fogged from hours of movement, music echoing even though everyone else has already gone home. Somewhere in the silence between beats, a question hangs in the air. How does one idol become the idol of idols? Not a trend, not a moment, but a standard. A name whispered by rookies before debut and spoken with respect by the biggest stars at the top of K-pop. That name is Jungkook. Long before media began calling him the hero of idols, before headlines crowned him the idol of top idols and the Idols textbook, Jungkook was just a kid chasing a feeling. Not fame, not applause, just the feeling of getting better than he was yesterday. That quiet obsession would eventually ripple through the entire K-pop industry in ways no one could have predicted. When Jungkook debuted as the youngest member of BTS, expectations were heavy and comparisons were endless. The K-pop system is unforgiving, especially to rookies, and even more so to a teenage idol standing beside older, more experienced performers. But what set Jungkook apart was not just raw talent, it was how visibly unfinished he allowed himself to be. He practiced relentlessly, studied other artists closely, and treated every stage like a classroom. Even then, insiders noticed something different. He wasn't trying to be perfect, he was trying to improve. As BTS began their rise, Jungkook's growth became impossible to ignore. His live vocals stabilized under pressure, his dance lines sharpened, his stage presence evolved from youthful energy into controlled intensity. Fans called him the GoldenMaknae, but behind the nickname was a work ethic that bordered on extreme discipline. Industry trainers quietly began using Jungkook's performances as reference material, not for hype, but for technique. This is where the story takes its first unexpected turn. As BTS climbed higher, something strange started happening backstage at music shows and award ceremonies. Rookie idols, some not even debuted yet, were being asked the same question in interviews. Who is your role model? Again and again, the answer was Jungkook. Not just from fans turned idols, but from trainees known for elite skills, vocalists, dancers, center visuals, even idols from rival companies. The media took note. Articles began appearing that didn't just praise Jungkook as a superstar, but positioned him as a blueprint, a standard others were actively studying. That's when the phrase IdolsTextBook started circulating, because trainees weren't just admiring him, they were learning from him. Midway through his career, Jungkook made a choice that surprised many. At the peak of global fame, instead of coasting on success, he went back to basics. He reworked his vocal technique, he refined his dance fundamentals. He openly talked about watching other artists to learn from them. For someone already at the top, this mindset was rare, and it sent a powerful message through the industry. Mastery is never finished. That moment changed how people saw him. Top idols began mentioning Jungkook not as a competition but as inspiration, a rare reversal in an industry driven by rankings and charts. The title Idol of Top Idols wasn't a fan-made phrase, it was a reflection of reality. When the best performers in K-pop named one person as their benchmark, it reshapes the hierarchy entirely. What makes Jungkook's influence so compelling isn't just skill, it's consistency under pressure. His live performances became known for stability, his stage presence for adaptability. Whether it was a massive stadium concert or an intimate broadcast stage, the standard never dropped. For rookies watching from dorm rooms and practice studios, Jungkook became proof that global success and technical discipline could coexist. And then came the deeper realization, the twist that elevated his legacy. Jungkook wasn't teaching idols how to be famous, he was teaching them how to endure, how to grow, how to remain curious in an industry that often rewards stagnation once success is achieved. That's why so many young K-pop stars cite him not just as a role model, but as a reason they believed improvement was possible after debut. Media outlets eventually gave it a name, Hero of Idols, not because he saved the industry, but because he reminded it what excellence looks like when no one is watching. Today, Jungkook's impact extends far beyond BTS. His influence lives in practice rooms, vocal lessons, dance rehearsals,